News, my lovely, wonderful people, is happening. Some northerners working to sabotage, destabilize Nigeria under Tinubu. Presidency declares. Now, Tinubu has turned the searchlight and the accusation finger right on the North that it is the fault of the North. The northerners are working against Tinubu. The northerners, some northerners are working to ensure that, Tinubu does not succeed. This is exactly what is happening, and we are all beginning to see and want to understand, where we can go from here and how we can begin to really put things and structures in place. Well, my lovely, wonderful people, what do we do and how do we begin to ensure that the right things are done? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Remember, Nigeria belongs to every one of us. And whatever we do, we must ensure that we do the right thing to save the nation. Okay? We must do the right thing to save the nation. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Some northerners are working to sabotage, destabilize Nigeria under Tinubu. Presidency raises alarm. Tinubu's spokesman Ngeli said much work had gone into securing the country, resulting in relative stability in the southeast. There are issues going on, and the effort by the president in northern Nigeria is being undermined and to destabilize the country under President Tinubu's administration and watch. This is because some northerners are trying their best to ensure that Tinubu is seen as a failure and someone who is not working. This is even as the presidency says the anti-Golic political forces in the north are working together, are responsible for the latest adoption in the region just to sabotage and make Tinubu look like a failure. Over 600 persons have been kidnapped in the northern regions in the past 1 week alone, while there is wreak havoc in Northeast, adopting over 300 internal displaced persons in Borno. Suspected bandit terrorists in the Northwest kidnapped over 287 school children from school in Chikon area of Kaduna State last Wednesday. Speaking under an interview with TVC on Sunday night, President spokesman Ajeri Ngeli said Tinubu was working to protect lives and properties of Nigeria. He says much work has been done to secure the country. If you look at the southeast, we have stability. However, in the north, there are persons who are working in every way humanly speaking possible to ensure that they sabotage the nation, they sabotage the president's effort, and to make Tinubu look like a failure. This is exactly what is going on. Nobody should be deceived by the current issues going on from the north. Amnesty International had also spoken in terms of and warned the People Democratic Party presidential candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar that he was berating of the People Democratic Party berated Tinubu for failing to take the primary responsibility of securing lives and property while calling for rescuing of the citizens who have been adopted. We must understand that Nigeria is a very dynamic nation, and a lot of persons and people are trying their hardest best possible to ensure that they do everything they can in order to put the president in a bad light, but we will not allow any of this. So this is exactly what is happening. Everybody's watching, and the presidential spokesman is saying people wants to do whatever they think they can in order to undermine the president and to make it look like the president is a failure. He said, but that's not the true case. That's not the true reflection. That's not the true state of things. He said, so they are watching very keenly at the happenings and, all that is going on. And then we need to ensure that the truth is being manifested. He said, because these people, are all their mission statement is to ensure that they themselves are the ones who are taking over, So he said people from the north are the ones carrying out this activity so that to look like Tinubu is doing nothing, is a failure. So he said it's intentional what they are doing. They are doing it intentionally. It's something that they want to do in order for them to continue to, to harness, a possibility that Tinubu has failed. And says if Tinubu wants to really, if really, we want to really see the opportunity of, the dividends of democracy, every single individual must understand that Nigeria, every one of us must do everything humanly speaking possible to bring the nation into the current place, into where it needs to be, so that the country, the people, and everyone can begin to, to go through, go through the whole process and bring Nigeria to where it needs to be. So this is exactly what is happening. This is exactly what is going on. And we all just need to must continue to ensure that we do everything humanly speaking possible. Whatever is happening right now, however way it is going on, one thing you must know and one thing you must ensure is that we cannot afford to be quiet. When we see something is not right in this country, every one of us must speak out. We must speak out to ensure that, the truth is being manifested and people are being supported. Okay, people are being supported and the right things are done. I don't know about, he said there's a sabotage. Is this today that they are just talking about the sabotage? What really happened? What really happened? So, what really happened during a good luck Ebele Jonathan's time? The Chibok girls, okay? The Chibok girls and all that is happening. What really happened? Until you guys go back in history and begin to undo some of the things you did, in order to make, I'm not saying good luck, we're not rooting for good luck Ebele Jonathan. No. He could have done better as a president. So we're not rooting for him at all. But what we are saying is things could have been different. It could have been different. But what did they do? The same people, okay, stood against good lucky Billy Jonathan in every way humanly speaking possible, even as far as sabotage, so that the whole world can see, the spark of how bad things have gone, so that they could possibly, gain something. And at the end of the day, yeah, they succeeded. Good lucky Billy Jonathan is not like he was, the best of president and it was sabotaged. That was not the case. However, we must do what is right by every one of us. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.